Hi everyone. Today I'd like to talk to you about PTSD and stellate ganglion blocks. When we talk about post-traumatic stress disorder, it may be, in some cases, more accurate to talk about post-traumatic stress injury when we think about what happens to the brain and the long-term effects of trauma. We're very familiar with the emotional consequences of PTSD, but there's also a neurobiological correlate that goes along with that. Stellate ganglion block is used to help restore the central nervous system to its previous pre-traumatic state as much as we can, and it involves providing an opportunity for the sympathetic nervous system to recalibrate itself. Think of it like a thermostat or a volume switch which is stuck on high. What is a stellate ganglion block? The sympathetic nervous system is, if we kind of look at the wiring diagram of the body, runs along the front part of our vertebral column. Inside of the chest cavity and the abdomen, it's a little hard to get to, but we're going to focus today on the part of the sympathetic nervous system that is in the neck region or the cervical region. Every couple of inches along the spine, there are bundles of nerves that we call ganglion. By placing local anesthetic next to the ganglion of these nerves, it's like when you go to the dentist and you get your teeth numbed. Instead of numbing a sensory nerve, we're numbing the sympathetic nerves or the fight or flight nerves. Particularly when we do that to the neck, because the sympathetic nerves of the neck also supply the brain and the arm, we're kind of turning off or resetting that fight or flight response that's in the brain. That turning off lasts for about 5 hours. And for reasons we don't understand, during that period of time, the brain goes through kind of a recalibration so that even after the local anesthetic wears off, the brain is in a new state. How often does this happen? In practical terms, we're talking about an 85 to 90% success rate. How long it lasts is probably more variable. By my reckoning, an effect that lasts 3 to 4 months is a good outcome. I have seen it last well over a year. I think it depends a lot on the extent of a person's trauma and also the current environment in which they're living and whether, in some cases, there is still ongoing traumatic experiences. It's a fairly safe procedure, and I have a video that goes through the anatomy, and I have some other videos that allow people to see a stellate ganglion block being done and to hear the story. And there's a lot of actually a lot of stories out on the internet, on YouTube, which is my usual platform, that allow people to tell the story of what their trauma was, how it affected them, and the benefits that they had from stellate ganglion block. So I hope this introduction has been helpful for you, and I encourage you to seek other information and let me know down in the comments section if there's any other kind of general information you would like about this particular procedure for post-traumatic stress injury. Thanks.